bitches, every city in my tribe. Look behind. Booty dominate the world, peaches ripe.
Sorry. Hi. Hello.
How's it going? How you doing, Kenzie?
I'm good. How are you?
Pretty good. Before we get into it, I just got a question to ask. Where you from?
Montana?
Same here.
I know.
Did you have a
All
gut
right.
instinct about that or something? Or
Don't tell anyone we're from the same state.
Not really the same views, but same state. So,
ain't that America?
so you got on here. Sex work is work.
Yep.
But you think men objectifying women is a good thing?
No.
But how is sex work a good thing when that work is strictly on men objectifying women?
I don't think it's on men objectifying women at all. What can you tell me the correlation?
What jobs are you specifically talking about with that sex work is work?
Mainly prostitution.
Okay, prostitution, and we'll say like strip clubs, strippers.
Objectify sex workers? Sure.
Yeah, so we're talking like strippers, prostitution.
It's men.
But how is that not being paid on men objectifying women?
Well, I mean, if you go to get a massage, are you objectifying your massage therapist?
I think there's two different types of massages, and I wouldn't consider a regular massage sex work.
Right, but why is the woman touching your body this way you're not going to objectify her, but another woman touching your body a different way, you're going to objectify her?
I've went in and gotten massages. I've got a horrible body from 20 years of military, right? I've been hit with IEDs and stuff, and if I don't go in and get worked on, say before I go to the chiropractor and get adjusted, I do it for medical reasons, right? I don't do it. I don't care if it's a man, woman, whoever that does the massage. I'm not there objectifying the person. I'm doing it for medical reasons, right? But if I go to the strip club, what am I doing? I'm going to the strip club to see beautiful women naked, right?
Right.
That
So
is objectifying them.
you just see them as objects at that point. You don't see them as actual human
What
beings.
do you think most men go to a strip club for? The alcohol?
Definitely the entertainment, but you can still be aware that they are a person.
No, I understand they are a person, but that
Well, you don't. If you're saying objectifying because you think they are objects, that they are inanimate beings.
No, but you are in a way objectifying that woman when you go there specifically to go see a naked woman, right?
I think that's your own misogynistic take.
What else? What other reasons? Yeah, definitely it's not the food. It's not the overpriced alcohol.
I've gone to Vegas to see Thunder Down Under. These men weren't objects to me. They were people.
Do you think that women who go to women's strip clubs
are objectifying? Yeah, definitely 100%.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so this whole thing about objectification, like, is there like a problem with us as human beings titillating each other? Do you have a problem with that?
Doing what?
Titillating each other, like turning each other on, like, do you have a problem with that? Like, it's like, it seems like we all are kind of wired to do that. It seems like that's who we are. Like, we are sexual beings, and we are sexual beings such that whether we say so or not, and I think even the churches have admitted that sex is not just for reproduction. Like, it's just not. And it is a thing that we are hardwired to like and want and enjoy. Not all of us, though. And even those ones. And actually, that's the exception that proves the point. Because even people who are asexual are actually persecuted for not following the norm of being sexual. Right? And that's a fact. Like
think we
asexual
get-
people.
I think we get pleasure from sex. So as human beings, we have more sex to bring more humans into this world, right?
No.
If it didn't feel good, we wouldn't do it as often, right?
Not necessarily. I mean, it definitely is one element of it, but sex has three purposes. It has a biological, a psychological, and a social purpose. And humans are social creatures. So we really do it as even something that really has a humanized element to it. If the man is objectifying the woman, he has a poor psychological relationship with sex as well as with women. So no, it's not on women.
So
It's
what are
it's on men.
what are your reasons to go to Thunder Down Under? What reasons would you go to something like that?
The same reasons I went to Zumanity or I went to the Beatles Cirque du Soleil entertainment.
What entertainment do you enjoy about going to Thunder Down Under?
What is your point?
Well, why don't you just answer the question? I mean, you
We
ask me
all have
questions,
this
I
need to
answer
be
them.
edged. We all have this need.
Do you enjoy seeing those men naked?
They're not naked.
Well, practically. Pretty dang close.
Okay.
So do you enjoy that, or are you enjoying the atmosphere?
The atmosphere too.
But you enjoy seeing that, right?
Sure.
So
but
you're
I-
objectifying those men's bodies.
No, not at all. Because I enjoy looking at them, that's me objectifying them.
Actually,
Yeah.
no.
Them would be like, I now have a right to use your body. I mean, do you enjoy seeing your wife naked?
Yeah, very much so.
Wow, now you objectified her.
Would you say your wife has power over you?
Yeah, very much so.
Yeah, see, this
You
whole,
know?
this whole sort of thing about men objectifying women, actually, kind of there's an underlining tone of resentment, which man to man, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Like the idea of like objectifying women at a strip joint or something like that is a man's way of trying not to acknowledge that that woman does have power over him, and he wants her to for that little period of time because we're just all human beings, pervy little beasts, and that's just how we are. But I mean, it's like around the idea of consent. Like just because I'm like throwing a few dollars on a stage, and personally, I actually hate um, strip clubs. Like I find the noise is loud and bad, and it's like I almost want to fall asleep at them, and the overpriced drinks. Like it's not my vibe. I don't like it. But and not to judge anyone who does. Like and like when I think there's a lot of ways when we titilize each other that are in a way arguably innocent. And now that sounds weird what I'm saying there, but I think the idea that we're all out there kind of pushing each other's buttons is a reflection of the reality rather than anyone worried about anyone else being objectified. I think a lot of men do resent the power that women have over them, and that's understandable because, dude, you know what I'm talking about. It's overwhelming. It's overwhelming. It's
No.
overwhelming. Yeah, it's over.
No,
Come
man.
on.
Sorry, I don't agree with you.
Of course you're not.
No. So I'll explain a little bit of my experience with this. I was a bouncer at a strip club. I
Okay.
watched how men act at the strip clubs. So I'm 100% sober. I'm not intoxicated. And I would say a good chunk of those men didn't go in there for the freaking atmosphere. Right?
I I know, man. I like, yeah, like the
Yeah.
atmosphere in those places is just, yeah.
Okay. And you're wrong saying that they are not objectifying those women. They are.
And
And
that's not what
I
I'm
don't think it's
saying.
right. I don't think it's right.
I'm saying they're resenting and like some are, some aren't. But
Right.
it's not what I'm
And
saying.
and women do the same thing when they go to those type of events too.
I'm so fucking cute, bitch.